Yep. That's my pick six. I don't care who I don't like it. Cause I'm a female, so I'm entitled to have my own street politics opinions, and I'm respectful with it. Everybody ain't no, no. Everybody ain't at YB concert. Everybody ain't listening to. Everybody ain't crying. Everybody don't want to cry. But that's my pick six. That's how I feel. So I say I say that's my pick six because I painted a scenario in my head. If you was at it, if you was into it, like if you was really into it, like into it, like into it, and you and your crew or whoever niggas you run with, it don't matter what set you represent. It don't matter what part of this world you from. It don't matter. I don't care what set you represent. This pick six run together. And when I say this pick six run together, all six players have their own. They got their own play that they bring into the game. Remember when they said Fredo in that cut? It's a scary sight. Roommate said that, right? Yeah, seeing Fredo in that cut, that's a scary sight. I think having these six right here on your ass, that's bad. That's bad. Because these six right here, they don't mind getting into a full-blown shootout with you. And then you got Vaughn and Tay don't mind laying down doing time. And then you got Vaughn off of 17. He gonna be able to walk up on you. Because your neighbors and whoever in the store, whoever, they're gonna think that's a nice guy that's coming in here to shop. Cause he look like Arthur. He look like Arthur, right? Try him. Try Vaughn off 1700. So like I said, these are my opinions, my metaphorical examples of what I view as a real killer pick six. They say Cash Money is an army, a navy. Them pick six right there. I'm talking about the ones that already been shifted. We're gonna put in our mind that they're alive. So Vaughn's still here, and T Roy still here, and Lil Jeff still here, and Melly still here. And it wasn't no beef. It wasn't no smoke. It wasn't no you repping this, I'm repping that. It wasn't none of that. Dirk ain't involved in this. Duck not in, and none of the main players that we know. This is a pick six that been picked based on their own individual experience, if you can say, their own individual skills. What I mean by that? Okay, as you can see on the thumbnail, we got Tay Savage. You need Tay Savage on your game, on your play team, because Tay Savage can beat any case. Yeah. Tay Savage don't really care for the clout. He don't really care for claiming hats. Because niggas in the street and real niggas know who hat that is. Tay Savage is somebody that don't mind catching you by yourself. And that's where Melly come in at. 051. These people don't mind sitting somewhere for hours in the dark waiting on you. Difference between Melly and Tay, Melly will claim that hat. Because he don't like rappers. Like to kill rappers. Extort them, harass them, all that. Right? So you got Vaughn creeping, you got Vaughn off 1700 creeping up on you, making you put your guard down because he look like he finna sell you something. You got Tay bringing no clout, no attention because he don't know nothing about. Tay don't know nothing about nothing. Tay don't know. He don't even know what a gun is. If you ask Tay Savage, he don't even know what a gun is. And you got 051melly just mad, just don't like rappers. There's something about y'all. He don't appreciate y'all living his life. See, he couldn't rap about it. Y'all did, but y'all was doing like Plies did. You know how Plies rapped his whole brother life and got rich off of it? So we go along the list, and we got the snakes. Because as you can see, you know, T-Roy got snakes in his eyes. T-Roy is the eater. T-Roy got his own skills that he gonna bring. With his height, he can hide up under anything. He can hide behind anything. He's easy to get underestimated because of his height. It's really easy to underestimate him if you don't know about his background and you don't know, you know what I'm saying? It's really easy to overlook him. So you're going to disregard him and let your guard down. And that's where you're going to fuck up at. Vaughn, King Vaughn come in because he a king. Vaughn view rapping as an income. Dirk is a rapper. Vaughn see it as income. Vaughn is there to clean up whatever mess that Tay, Vaughn off 1700, 051melly, T-Roy, whatever mess that they made, whatever T's they forgot to cross, whatever I they forgot to dot, you know, Vaughn come through, he clutched that bit like a mop, like a janitor. He clutched that bit like, you know, you think that boy a janitor the way he clutched that mop. So you like, damn, no, don't do that. Yeah, that's a lot to think about. Damn, I gotta really deal with that. But we ain't done yet. Cause we got somebody in the crew that don't give no fuck. Eat babies, kids, mamas, grandmas. Bitch, a snort perk off your shoulder. Fuck is you talking about? And you know he got Q50 in the cut. Q50 don't know nothing about nothing. So you know Vaughn can offset it on Lil Jeff. Cause Lil Jeff gonna eat you just to eat you. You know when Lil Jeff be on them pills, he wanna know how y'all coming. He was trying to take y'all niggas to school the whole time, but he ain't last long enough. Yeah, when them five miss you and you got away from them, you still ain't at the clue. You ain't at the clear yet. You still got Lil Jeff on your ass. You know Lil Jeff don't care who you with. He don't care. You know, at least Vaughn never try to catch you when you leave school. Vaughn and T-Roy might try to catch you on the weekend when it ain't no school. Jeff coming to the school. So that's why that's my pick 6. I picked those 6. I looked outside the cloud. I looked outside who music was hot, who was the hottest, who doing the most numbers, who got the most hats. I put all that on the back burner. And I picked those pick 6 based on their own individual skills that they would bring. So if you took the beef out of it, and you took the sets out of it, and you took the egos out of it, and the pass from all them damn back and forth, all that back and forth with each other over the years, way before he was born. If you take that out of there, that's a very, very dangerous pick 6. And the common interest with all these 6 guys that I got up here, they know how to do their time, and they know how to shut their fucking mouth, and they know how to get it done themselves. They don't have to pay nobody. So they don't need a co-defendant. They all individually independent when it comes to getting their money. They all got their own certain cliques that they're from and who they fuck with. And all 6 of these men, if you was to touch them, you would have a shitstorm. So I just think about all the crews that's together that be beefing. I just think about all that. And I just think about what if these 6 was really in position together and they had their own clique. They was repping their own set. I think those 6 in the cut are a scary sight. So for a hit, that's my fix 6. You know, you got 2 that way that night. You got 1 that'll come on site. You got the 1 that know how to pretend that he don't know what's going on. Maybe he trying to sell you. Maybe he going door to door selling internet service. That's how vonoff 1700 look. His features pose no threat. So he don't make you automatically clutch unless you know him. And Tay is just so modest. He hates to be looked at like that. Like if you try to interview him and all that stuff like with Trap what we doing, it's not cute to him at all. It really isn't. He doesn't like that. He doesn't want the feds to know that he beat those bodies. And I put Vaughn in the middle because King Vaughn has a taste for blood. And T-Roy got snakes in his eyes. So it really don't matter. If Vaughn said you dead, you dead. So you gotta deal with them niggas. You gotta deal with 051melly. And you trying to get them niggas off your ass, and you still forgot you got Lil Jeff on your ass. So from a feminine perspective, no disrespect, no clout chasing, and I'm not repping riding no dick on no set. I don't rep no set. I just got eyes, I got ears, I have opinions, and I have thoughts. And I'm just saying, if I had a choice to choose, and I had money to really put it down and send them wolves, and I was able to really pick my own wolves, that was my pick 6. So if you agree, you don't, let me know in the comments. If you don't, it's all good. You could have been anywhere, but you still came, and I appreciate you.